Hey everyone, this is Karen Waksman, founder of Retail MBA. Today we're going to be talking about how to sell the Army and Air Force Exchange. So if you have a great consumer product and you want to sell to Army and Air Force Exchange, this little training will give you some things to think about in regards to selling to them. So let's talk about Army and Air Force Exchange Service. Army and Air Force Exchange Service is actually a department store, but it's also obviously a government agency. It's a retailer that's incredibly overlooked, and it's going to be a fun conversation because a lot of you aren't even considering this. So first of all, as of today, they have over 4,900 locations. That is a lot of buying power, 5,000 almost facilities. And these are large department stores. They're not like small. So when you are in the Army and Air Force, you obviously get to have access to these locations and their families, right? So it's a very big deal. And a lot of times they end up being on the top 100 retail list because they're so big. So it's pretty cool. So number one is don't ignore this retailer. Number two is 5,000 almost retail stores. You're in the money. That's baller money. That's so exciting when you are trying to make money with a product because they have so many locations. One order from them, if the product actually sells and it does really well, can mean many millions of dollars to your business and your bottom line. So that's a big deal. That's number two. The other thing is that because they're a government agency, they definitely love certification. So if you are certified as a woman-owned business, minority-owned company, that could help you a lot to get into these stores. They have a variety of different goods, and they don't just operate department stores. They also have convenience stores and all sorts of stuff. Basically, these are people who have money to spend. That's where their families are going. And they're looking for good prices, and they're looking for stuff that people want. So if you have never thought about them, definitely go for it. I'm talking they sell jewelry, they sell clothing, they sell whatever they can. Anything awesome they want to know about you, food stuff, all the things, meaning like houseware products and so forth. They don't have a huge online presence, but powerful, which means that if you get the online buyer to buy products from you and they put it on their website, a lot of people know about you, but also they have very well trained customers who go there specifically to buy stuff. And some retailers, I'll be honest with you, don't have the best websites online. Some of them do great. This website's wonderful, shopmyexchange.com. It's an awesome opportunity for you. So the online buyer is different than the physical store buyer. And so that's something to explore. There's a different buyer there. So if you can't get the physical store buyer to buy from you, maybe the online one will do. And finally, in terms of the government stuff, they're a little bit set in their ways. It takes a little bit longer. So once you get into that government contract kind of stuff, it's a lot more paperwork. There's things going on that's because they need to make sure that you're compliant, all this stuff. So before you reach out to them, make sure that you have everything set up, manufacturing, all the stuff. They are definitely looking for really established companies, at least ones that seem established. They want new stuff, but they also need you to set yourself up on your end. But it's just like selling to a retail chain. It's just with the government agencies, there's just a little bit more paperwork and stuff. Anyways, I hope this provided value for you. If you want to learn how to sell to Army and Air Force Exchange, please go to our website, retailmba.com. We are a retail agency, a rep agency, and also a retail consultancy. We have books, courses. We have all sorts of stuff related to making money with a consumer product. And we can walk you through how to do this. And actually, we have people who can actually review your product, support you every step of the way with our core Retail MBA program. Anyways, hope this provided value for you. Be on the lookout for additional stuff we create. Please subscribe. Keep in touch. Thanks so much. Karen Waksman, Retail MBA.